Hi, this is YC. Welcome to my channel. And today I am going to bake ginger cookies, and I thought that I would take you along. Okay, so we're first going to get started with our butter or shortening or oil or whatever you use, and that's what I have in here. I have some vegetable shortening, and then I'm going to use a half a stick of butter. It's 1.5, so it's 1.5 of your shortening or butter, or like in my case I split it up, but I'm going to have all the whole recipe down below in the description for you. Okay, so this is 1.5 of whatever you're going to use for the grease or whatever, and then you're going to have 2 eggs, okay. There you go. Alright, and then let's see, we'll go ahead and see if we can stir this a bit. I think my butter is hard, so I might wait for might have dough hooks, and I might wait for my dough hooks for that, but I can mix the egg in real quick right now. These are cookies, so it's all going to get in there anyway. You mix it all in one bowl, so it's not a big deal where you got to do one step before another or anything like that. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to put is 4 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. Now this makes a lot. You can make giant cookies with it, or you can make little ones, but it makes a lot of little ones. Okay, and then in here, and I don't know if you can see it, I have 4 teaspoons of ginger, and you can see that that's a lot of ginger. And I have 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon that you can see there in the middle, and then I have a whole teaspoon of cloves. I'm trying to read my recipe. So this is ginger, cloves, and cinnamon. Okay. And it is a lot. I mean, that's a lot. A whole teaspoon of cloves. You know how strong cloves are. That seems like a lot, but you're making a lot of cookies in this recipe. Okay, and then we need let me see, we need 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's what this is. Okay. There we go. And we're just gonna, dump it all in. And then we have to have 2 cups of sugar. Okay. And then the star of the show, 1/2 cup of molasses, because that's what's in gingerbread, right? These are going to be ginger, so whenever you're using ginger, usually molasses and ginger go hand in hand, especially for gingerbread men. And I'm just using a little spatula to take it out of this measuring cup. Okay, and this was a 1/2 cup. And I mean, you can cut this recipe in half if you don't want to make so much, and of course you would use just a 1/4 cup here. But I'm going to put my big recipe down in the description, just in case you want to make gingerbread men. And then you may need more flour, because you would want a stiffer dough. Okay, I'm going to use my dough hooks at this point. So if you don't like, or if your computer or tablet system is really loud or picks up on noise really easy, you may want to turn it down. But I'm just warning you, I'm going to put dough hooks in here, and it may seem a little loud to you. Okay, so I was going to try to do this with a fork, because I love to just mix stuff by hand, but it looks like I'm going to need my dough hooks with this much stuff. Okay. Here we go. So bear with me, people, okay? Getting stuck on something over there. Don't do like me. Make sure you take your butter out ahead of time. I just think and you know what is keeping it hard too? It's such a cold day. We finally got a cold day. Okay. That's all right. It's those cool temperatures that make everything more festive, in my opinion anyway. It doesn't want to go through my butter. Okay, I'm gonna fold the rest in. I'm just gonna mix the rest of it in. Take my dough hooks out. And it must be mixing well, because if it wasn't, these hooks would be loaded up. So it is mixing well. My 15-year-old is over there teasing me. He's making fun of me. That's okay. Okay. Now, and this is what it, looks like. I wish you could smell this. Smell the molasses and the cinnamon and the ginger and the cloves, and oh my, is it ever nice. So see? You see the consistency. Now you like I said, if you're doing gingerbread men, you're going to want this a little bit more stiff, excuse me. But you would have to probably add flour or look up a different recipe for that. These can make great big giant round cookies or little ones, and you would just take I'm getting some everywhere, but you just take a little bit. I'm not going to make the huge ones. I'm going to make the like this. Just like this, and then probably squish them down with a fork and some sugar. And when I have them all baked, I will show you a picture of what they look like, but I will put this recipe down in the description. And this is what your dough is supposed to look like for really good molasses gingerbread cookies. So I hope everybody tries this, and I hope you have a really great day. I'll see you later.